Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Coast. We are in Qa'Rajh and we are looking to read the bounty board. Maybe, if the last side quest was anything to go by, we will obtain a side quest pertaining to the Qa'Rajh arena. And hopefully we will be able to hitch a ride with someone else who's also doing that quest and take it out. We shall see. Any bounty is not suitable for the Qa'Rajh warders to undertake invariably winds up affixed to this notice board. Oh, well,
through these troubling times.
Really? Hold on.
We just have to have faith, my
I thought for
friend.
sure that it was.
And maybe a little wine. The Grand Sermonizer, called home to Qa'Rajh before her time.
Oh. Right. So I think because they are daily challenges, you could kind of hear what the issue is there. Because I've already completed one daily challenge, I cannot obtain this quest within this same day. Maybe the same 24 hours. Maybe it'll change by the game's version of midnight. However, I do believe that there is a bounty board in Anvil, so we shall check that instead. Because otherwise, I don't have anything to do. Then it would be like plenty of dice rolling for the sake of deciding the next area. Which, you know, I have to eventually, but excessive amount of dice rolling. Which I really don't need right now. Bounty board. Right, I did seem to remember that there was one. Okay, let's see. Habushki. Anvil's bounty board may be its most commonly used fixture. Requests from up and down the Gold Coast can be found here. The Gold Coast Trading Company has invited disaster to our shores by secretly using the ruins of Qa'Rajh to house dangerous monstrosities. The company has put the very safety of the general public in question. A sum of gold has been set aside for anyone capable of destroying the beast known as Iron Fang before it escapes to ravage the land. Seizure of the company ledgers is also required to complete the job. See Laranen with questions or to claim the reward. Ow. Wait. Iron Fang. That name seems familiar. Yeah. Oh. Well, sure. We can do Qa'Rajh again. Ugh. Well, this was not what I had anticipated or bargained for, but I will take it. Will I come? Oh, hello. What is that? Oh, so there is a bit of information maybe to gather here. Might not be bad to take that with us first, since we are, well, we are on the quest anyway, so it takes the amount of time that it takes. I mean, the Sweet Roll Killer took 1 hour and 20 minutes for a side quest. Ridiculous. Yep. Ah, you!
Yes, what? Sorry, I've got shipments to attend to. Your business.
I'd like to talk to you about the bounty you posted.
The bounty? It says right on it what to do to get paid. What more could you want to know?
I want to know what I'll be facing.
All right, that's fair. Those Gold Coast traders have been capturing all sort of nasty brutes out in Craglorn. This Iron Fang, though, It's a real monster. Big armored troll. Huge! Could smash the whole city. Best not to take chances, right?
Have you voiced your concern to the Gold Coast traders?
Of course. I even offered payment to get rid of it. But they said it was worth the risk. Well, to them, maybe. I disagree. So my gold can go to you. If you get rid of the foul creature.
All right. He seems a very pragmatic kind of person. And the ledgers?
Sheesh, you ask a lot of questions. The ledgers are evidence of their less than legitimate activities. I can use them to discourage any complaints to the governor. Can't let them push us around. Public interests over private interests. Get it?
Any tips on where to collect the Gold Coast ledgers?
I don't know. Around. Definitely somewhere in the ruins, though. If they're still being scribbled in, the ledgers will be on someone's desk or scattered around on the work areas. I'm not picky. Just grab whatever you can find. It'll be fine.
All right. Not exactly anything else than I had anticipated, but at least we got it. Okay, so a revisit to Gala's Agea. I could have done without that. I mean, obviously we're going to take this one. It's so much closer. Okay. I think there are Minotaurs out here. Well, there are Minotaurs all over. Let's just give him a good old-fashioned whap. Don't need to, but I kind of want to, so that's all the reason I need, so. Besides, they do give a good amount of experience. Am I just going to kite him? Yes. Does it work? Seemingly. Okay. Right. Yes, I am rather parched. Well, I won't read the blurb once again because I've already read it. So I'll only just use the map to look for the three ledgers because I know where Iron Fang is at. I already defeated him, but not. Oh, great! That's just that. You're having a laugh. Okay, well, back to the old stabby ways. One seems to be fairly close by. And in the interest of saving time, I will habushki anyone that make themselves unfortunately known to me, which means that I will have to... How much time have passed? More than a minute for sure. Oh yes, 9. I will definitely murder them. But you're facing the wrong way, and you're facing the light source, so I'm just gonna have to deal with you the old-fashioned ways. No. Get Bob. Oh, well, look at that. Daily endeavor completed. I never look at those, so I'm always surprised when I complete something. Habushki. Habushki! Yoink! Right, that's one. I really wish they would do something different than that. Are there more than one ledger? Is that what I'm seeing here? Well, more than 3 ledgers in total. Where are you? Can't have that. Habushki! Taste the floor. So there's none that away. So all of them are in this here vicinity. Okay. Well, oh, one is right here. Yes, there are quite a few more than just 3. Okay, well that's not so bad then. Then it's just a general area where you can be expected to find them in. Habushki! Join your friend in death! Pop! Crafting materials. Lead jar. And crafting materials. A wombo combo if I ever saw one. Oh, the temptation. It is... you, sir. Madam. Habushki. And a ring around the rosy. A dagger full of posies, or something to that extent. Hello! The stairs are actually making this difficult. Habushki! Why would you have a trebuchet inside of a cave? That seems overtly silly. Oh. You are all alone and you are facing a light source, so that is perfect. You are going to die. Hello? Detected. By what? By whom? From where? I mean, Flappy can see me, but Flappy can always see me. Because I am the one who called Flappy to this world. So Flappy should always be able to see me. Alright, well, some troll slaying then. I don't think either way is actually... well, the right path is... not insignificantly faster, but slightly. Ooh. Really? Oh my goodness, Habushki! What you do not... Yeah, I figured. Hop! Oh, I'm detected. Well... Where you run into? That's right. You're not. Oh, that poison does a number on you, doesn't... Well, I have poison of my own. And it seems mine is more effective. Because, well, you died. Hold on. Is my weapon poisoned? It is. The question is if it is going to reapply itself once it is no longer poisoned. I am hoping that it will, but you can never be entirely certain with these kind of things. Oh, I had forgotten that there was 2 of them here. Habushki! Yes. By all means. Oh, you attacked Flappy, not me. That's why I couldn't block you. Well, that's what you get for attacking Flappy. I had already checked these bookshelves and I had not found anything. But now I did find something. That plate looked important. But it wasn't. Yay! There's one thing about meeting them in a... Nah, I'm not gonna take this. I'm just gonna move on. See ya, sucker. He might return to this place, but not before Habushki, his friend. Yes. Anyone else? Hey! Yes, another player. But that's... Stop scaring me! Well, it's good that I have this to return in Anvil, because in Anvil, that's where the Outlaw's Refuge is, which means that I can get rid of a large part of stolen items that I acquired in the last episode. Okay, we just need to wait for Iron Fang to respawn. Now, Iron Fang is just a regular delve boss, so he can be taken down regularly. You don't have to have an entire army to fight him, unlike a challenge boss. But it seems we have company here. Not that I mind. We'll still get the experience, so... Scissors belt, soul gem, nothing else of interest. Okay, out we go. And if I need to stab a fool in order to get out, well... just say that I don't particularly mind doing that. Like this one. Habushki. Scene. No. What? What? You were dead. You do not get to do that. Yeah, that's right. Stay down. Asshole. See. Habushki! Oh, it did work. It just, didn't clear up the animation fully, but it did work. Alright, and you saw nothing. You are dead. So you're not seeing anything either. Oh! Oh, the traps, right. Ow. The traps. Well, this is a... I'm not standing in him! Ooh, but she is. Isn't she? Stop attacking Flabby! Wow, you are really some kind of an idiot. Walking straight into the blades, eh? Alright. Oh. Construction log. Haven't I? I have read that, apparently. Alright. I would prefer if there weren't agents in here. But since there are, Habushki! See ya, and I don't like that I see ya, but I prefer to see ya than not seeing ya. Habushki! Yeah, no way I was gonna get up behind that guy. Girl. Who cares? She's dead. Oh, well, we're still within the 20-minute reach, so that's... I did it significantly faster this time than compared to last. So I'm not going to complain. I am a little complainy about the fact that I very much killed this guy. I didn't obtain the ledgers. Now that's fair enough. But perhaps have them be collectible and say, like, you picked it up. Maybe someone somewhere wants this. And then you'd be like, oh, who am I going to give this to? That would be fine. Because then you'd be like, Oh, hey, do you happen to have this ledger? And I was like, yeah, I picked it up while I was in there and killed a troll. Oh, well, I have a bounty for you. And I would be like, oh, cool. I would be positively surprised if that was the case, but alas, that is not how they do questing. No. No. Yeah, go home. Yeah. And to the Gold Coast. Well, in seeing as that is the case, I wonder if that. I mean, the challenge bounty is still a daily challenge, which means that you get one per day. That's how it is. But, well, Laronen is not exactly a hard person to find. And we have illicit goods that we need to turn over to something more useful. Which is money. Which is not useful, but it's more useful than taking up inventory spaces. So, right around the corner. For the first fence, at least. Well, there are always two, at least usually. I've never seen an outlaw's refuge that didn't have more than two.
I refuse to see an alchemist. You want to meet a real outlaw? Look at what they charge for tonics.
Good point. So, where? There we go. Boop. 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 400 of those, 400 of those. Loot sanitizer. Ooh, that was a nice chunk of legerdemain. Not entirely sure what loot sanitizer is, but we can check. Journal. Achievements. Loot sanitizer. Spent 1,000... Wait a minute. What? Hold on. Did I do something wrong here? Did I launder it rather than sell it? Hold on, let's see. What is the first option if we go sell? Oh, I was laundering. Well, the problem with that is that I actually spent gold in order to make this thing, all these items, legal. That's stupid. Oh well, I can hopefully sell it to a merchant, because I really don't care for any of the items. Yes, okay, good. There we go. That's better. Now my inventory isn't looking as pained as it was as before. Nope, that's not where we look at that. 92. That's much more preferable to 97. Yes, it would be better had I been able to clear out my inventory more, but I have enough to pick up the reward quest item, and that's really all I can ask for. I could probably ask for more, but it is how the game is set up, and so it is how I shall play accordingly. Laronen. That sounds Finnish. Or Suomi if you want to be local about it. But he is neither Finnish nor Suomi. He is an elf. Could he be a Finnish elf? I don't know. I don't know enough about the Suomi language to know whether or not Laronen could mean elf. Hello, you haven't spawned in, but I'm talking to you. There you go.
What? Oh, you're not dead. I mean, that's good. But you completed the job, right?
Yes, I killed Iron Fang and acquired these ledgers.
You
Oh.
did? Well, that's fantastic news. For the common good, I mean. Safety, above all, that's my motto. And these ledgers will do just fine. Here's some gold for your trouble. I have something I should really go check on, if you'll excuse me.
You're acting very strangely.
What? I don't know what you mean. I just remembered I'm late for something. I'm a busy person. Nice working with you, but I really must be going.
What's really going on here?
Nothing. Oh, all right, fine. I work for a competing company with a monster for sale. The Gold Coast stole our buyer with their recent acquisition of Iron Fang, leaving us in a bind. But you took care of that, and they really were endangering us.
What has you in such a hurry, then?
Well, you see, if Iron Fang did break free from the Gold Coast with all their security, I need to make sure the same doesn't happen to my warehouse. Sorry about the deception. I wanted to avoid the Gold Coast buying off my mercenaries. Again.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. Are you going to your warehouse? Because I kind of wanted to see what monster you have. No? Well, it's certainly neither of the people here. Okay, let's check the reward. And then I have a bad feeling Eye Staff of Morihaus. Yes, sure, I'll take it. But I have a bad feeling that the bounty board is going to be like, nah, ain't no bounties today. Which means that each bounty board can only be activated once per day. I suppose they are Radiant quests, but still. Okay, well, let's see. Most employment opportunities appear... goodbye. Yep, so I can't, despite me having excess amount of energy and time to actually record more, I cannot record more at the moment because the side quests that I want to access are not accessible because they are locked to once per 24 hours, or once per day at least. But you know what I can do? I can, without bumping too much stuff here, I can decide on the next area or quest line that we should take. And that, obviously, is going to require my dice tower, my dice tray, and, well, also some die, but I do have some at hand, but I have also recently bought new die, and I kind of want to give some of those a spin. So, let me see if I can just grab some of those. Come here, you little dice. Yes, plenty of dice. Plenty of dice. That's what happens when tax returns comes in handy, and I am a dice goblin. Ooh, that will do nicely. So I've chosen the set. Now, the set is just one thing, because we also need to decide on the area. So, journal, yes. Quests. Okay, what do we got? We got 70. And that's not a great number for rolling die. A d12, maybe, but then I'd have to ignore 5. And I don't really want to ignore any of them. So rather, I will go with a d20. And then just say if it's 18, 19, or 20, then it's a reroll. That's much, much simpler. Could I roll an online die and basically roll a 1d17? Yes. But there's no visual appeal in that, and there's no audio appeal in that. I like both the sight of a rolling die, the sound of a rolling die, and seeing the result of a physical die rolled. So, let me get my phone, turn it on. I said turn it on. There you go. Yes, that is my fingerprint. Thank you. And camera. And video. Oh, there we go. And recording. So a nice candy-like pink, purplish with light blue lettering. It's very easy to read, so this should be fine. All right, here goes the die. That is 3. Ooh, Sunken Treasure and Murkmire. That's a zone story, so that's not a prologue. Sounds like we'll be in Murkmire for some time. Alright, well, until next time. Well, next time we will still be here in the Gold Coast. But, that we have basically now have rolled for the sake of deciding the next story. Let me just... So, until then, take care.